Meital Taub here, and we are in Wine Gallery in Laguna Beach. Welcome to another episode of Luxury Lifestyles. I'm sitting here with Chris, founder, owner of Wine Gallery, and was thinking to ask a couple questions to give us a little bit more depth of the concept. So thank you for having us.
Thank you for having me, Meital.
That's great. So tell me, what inspired you to start Wine Gallery? What's the idea behind the concept?
Well, good question. I started the original Wine Gallery was opened in 1999 in my hometown of Cronomar. And I opened it right out of college. I went to UC Santa Barbara and took a wine tasting class.
Right out of college?
Well, not right out. I traveled for a little bit and kind of had some odd jobs, but decided that after taking a wine tasting class at UCSB that I fell in love with wine and loved the wine culture, and got a mortgage banking job of all things out of college, and made some money and just didn't enjoy it as much as I thought I would enjoy wine. So I decided to open up a retail wine store in Cronomar, and a space that became available in my old business partner's building. And it just kind of grew from there. Started off as a retail wine store, kind of turned into like a little tasting bar. We took on more space and added like a full kitchen, and then in 2012, this space became available that the Laguna Beach Wine Gallery is open, and I decided to open up a full restaurant. I am a local resident here in Laguna Beach, been here for about 22 years, raising my children here. I have a 5th grader and an 8th grade daughter, 5th grade boy, 8th grade daughter, and yeah, here we are, we're still here.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So that's so cool that you really decided to incorporate the food into the wine, because after all, that really goes super well together, right?
Yeah, that was kind of like for me, like having the small kitchen and the wine tasting bar up there was kind of the natural evolution for me. I like to cook, and I just kind of always I guess wanted to be in the restaurant business, and decided to take the quantum leap to open up the restaurant here. It wasn't a restaurant, so we built the restaurant from scratch. It took us about 2.5 years to open. And yeah, we haven't looked back since.
So you brought an actual pizza oven?
We had a real original wood-fired Italian oven that was shipped from Italy, and we built it on site.
Okay, don't be that modest. It sounds like it's the best pizza in Laguna Beach,
well,
right?
That's what people say.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'll say that, but that's what people say. I eat a piece of pizza every day I'm here, so.
That's great. Definitely become a staple.
Yeah, well, thank you. Yeah.
All the locals seem to like to finish their day here and gather and just really enjoy each other. And I see a lot of visitors that coming into town have to check that box to go to Wine Gallery and enjoy the great wine and all the great collections you have.
You know, you can't really I didn't, when I opened this place up, I didn't know like really what to expect, but it really has become like a local spot. Laguna Beach is really the residents of Laguna really like supporting locals, and the fact that I guess I do live here, goes a long way. And then as far as like the visitors, we are truly like a local spot, and I think, when visitors come to town, they read all the reviews and they want to go to like where the locals go. And all the concierges kind of north and south of us send people here based on that. And people kind of find us just through all the outlets to find restaurants and
completely.
Yeah.
So if you really want to taste the essence of Laguna Beach and the true lifestyle, you walk in here, you order a great pizza and a great glass of wine, and I'm sure you'll meet one or two locals that can tell you how they enjoy their lifestyle.
Yeah, that's what we're here for.
Yes.
Yeah, and the best thing for me is like creating that sense of community where, every night that I'm here, I'm not here every night, but every night that I'm here, everyone, someone knows somebody, and they walk in and they're it's a real like local spot, and I think people really appreciate that about it. And even the visitors or the tourists, appreciate that aspect of what we're offering here. So.
It definitely feels good and cozy. I know I come here a lot with my family.
Yes.
Which is really great.
And you're doing your Christmas party here.
Yeah, so tell me, you guys are also doing great events, which is amazing. Yeah. We're super excited.
Yeah, we do like wine tastings on Tuesday nights every 2 weeks, and I try to pick like a local importer or a local winemaker, and just kind of gives our audience kind of a chance to try new wines and different things. But yeah, we're open Tuesday through Sunday. We open it at 4:30 p.m. And we just got our liquor license. So we not only do we offer beer and wine, we offer
I wonder
spirits. Yeah.
How many people are going to move to that? I'm not sure.
We're kind of slowly, we're not really shaking cocktails yet, but we're waiting on a few more pieces of equipment. But yeah, this just kind of gives another element of enjoyment for people who do like spirits.
So touching on that, I'm noticing and I think it's very evident that you don't have mainstream wines. You really pick and choose collections that are super unique, and maybe people don't really know the specific blend, but I think that's what makes it very special. So tell me a little bit about that.
Yeah, I appreciate you recognizing that. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, like a lot of the restaurants I feel in town and in other places for that matter, offer like the same wines by the glass, virtually kind of the same menus. I think here I just wanted to kind of offer, something less mainstream. And, there's so many wines out there, and, so many of the wine lists I feel are like kind of homogenous and like literally offer the same, the same varietals, the same, types of wine, the same producers for that matter. So for me, I try to, just offer a little more than that. And every week I pick like 5 different wines called the off menu that kind of feature wines that you can't really find anywhere and that are just kind of off the beaten path. So yeah, that just kind of gives a little more, for people to offer, and definitely a unique wine list. A big wine list, a big by the glass wine list, bigger than most places.
Which is really special because I know that most people are not probably going to recognize their average Cabernet on this list. But I know how you guys are so open to let people taste different wines and decide what they like. There is a whole process in the experience of dining and coming in here, not just for the wine or food, but just more for the community and the experience and the feel-good lifestyle space that feels very cozy. So I commend you guys for that. I think you guys are doing a great job with this.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I think there's an element of trust too. We are the wine gallery, so I think people have expectations where they better come here and they better be able to drink good wine. Yes. Not to mention that all wine bars have great wine, but we try to offer something special.
And you offer beer as well.
We offer beer.
So if you're not a wine drinker, the beer would work as well. That's for sure. So the space feels so cozy and nice, but yet I know it can pack a lot of people in here. We had our holiday party in this space and it was absolutely incredible. So what inspired the design of this space? Were you involved in that? I had a big part in the design. And, to be honest, like when you design something, we redid our home as well. And kind of when you design something, you kind of design it to the space. And for me, when I go to a restaurant, I just really like warmness and kind of indirect lighting. So I chose kind of a lot of wood kind of accents and a lot of indirect lighting. For me, that's a really important aspect of a restaurant. You go into so many restaurants and they're either like really cold or really brightly lit. So that was kind of the angle that I chose. I also chose to kind of do all high seating. So all bar seating, which is kind of pretty unique to, I really haven't been to any other restaurant. I don't know why I decided to do that, but I did. So you're kind of like, everyone's kind of like at eye level, which is very unique, So that was just kind of like a special little thing that I decided to do, and it's kind of worked. Everyone likes a space on the bar. So the bar is always packed, so you can have a bar.
So you kind of see you kind of feel like you're kind of at a bar. All the outdoor seating is kind of regular table height. But yeah, that's kind of, you know, I just kind of chose kind of warm accents, a lot of earth tones, and yeah, kind of let the wine labels kind of, you know, be the art in a sense, and yeah.
That's great. So what time do you open every night?
We open Tuesday through Sunday from 4:30 to about 9:30, 10 o'clock.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, so we have a happy hour from 4:30 to 5:30. And we offer some pretty...
and that's a very popular one,
pretty,
right?
Yeah, I mean, we don't market it as much as we probably should, but yeah, we kind of offer half-price pizzas and, you know, some appetizers.
Half-price pizza, you guys. Happy hour.
there you go. Yeah, and we take like $3 off all the premium wines by the glass, and then have like a couple selections under $10. So.
And tell me more about the wine tasting that you mentioned that you're doing.
You know, we do wine tastings every other Tuesday, and I'll pick either a supplier or a producer or an importer or a winemaker, and it's always from like one outlet, and we'll feature 5 wines, and we'll do 5 half glasses, and I'll have either a representative from the winery here or the winemaker, and we'll pour 5 wines. It's kind of open house from 5:30 to 8:30. And you'll get about 5 2.5, 3 ounce pours, so it's a fair amount of wine. And then we also offer like a pretty significant discount for retail bottles purchased that night.
So do you need to book a space to come for the wine
You need to make a reservation, yeah. And we send out an email, so yeah, our email list or social media is kind of how you find.
Get me on the list.
I know, I will. You need to be. Surprised you're not.
Yeah, hello. Maybe because I'm here too much, right? That's a problem. Yeah. This is amazing. Thank you. I can't wait to see that incredible space. We sat here enough, so show me around.
Okay.
Let's go look at the space. So I've never been a bartender, but I always wanted to know what's the secret to pour the perfect beer without having all the foam on the top.
Okay. Well, do you want to try? I have a cold mug here. Do you want to try it?
Okay,
The key is to just pour a little splash and kind of get the glass wet.
Okay.
And then you just kind of hold it at a 45, and you kind of you just kind of pour it. You just pull this thing forward, and you know, and you always want about 1.5 inches of like the beer head. So. You want me to try it, or you want me to do it?
What is 1.5 inches in centimeters?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, wow. That's a pro.
And you kind of let it kind of...
Okay.
Yeah.
It's getting there.
It's getting foamy. Yeah, you kind of... I like to do a little flick of the wrist and get rid of the...
Okay. Yeah. Okay. That's great.
And that's the... yeah.
Okay. Yay. Voila. Okay. So that was super cool. But now... Tell me, you said you're making your own wine?
Yeah, you know, I started making wine in 2009, and I just fell in love with the culture, as I said when I opened the original wine gallery up, and I met a bunch of great vineyard owners and viticulturalists, and decided that I want to start buying fruit. So I did it just kind of on a whim, and I named it Mile 216, which is 216 miles up to Santa Barbara from my hometown of Newport Beach in Corona Mar.
Oh my God, did you weigh it?
Yeah, what's that? I measured it's roughly 216 miles. But it's Pinot Noir, as I mentioned, it's my favorite varietal, and it's from a single vineyard called La Encantada. And I just make about 100 cases of it.
So what are the notes of this wine?
You know what? It's actually super small production. It's from Santa Rita Hills, my favorite region in Santa Barbara, and has a lot of like red fruit. It has like an earthy kind of forest kind of floor kind of component to it.
Nice. So
and high acid, and yeah, you only can get it here. So
okay, only can get it here. That's great.
Yeah. It's poured by the glass.
Okay. So, that's nice. So I'll get that one next time when I'm coming. I know what glass of wine I'm having. Okay, that was super fun. I really want to thank you for letting us invade your space, your bar, all the tools here is really interesting to learn, and I'm a big fan. I love it. Maybe you're hiring. I can come and work at the bar on Tuesdays. That'll be
guest
fun.
bartender Meital. You can pack the house.
Yes, let's do that.
Maybe we'll hire your daughter as a hostess too.
Yeah, exactly. But I really want to thank you. It was really fun, and I'm super excited. We're actually having our holiday party here this year, and I'm super excited that we were able to come and do this, so thank you.
Yeah, well, thank you for having me, Meital. It means a lot. You're actually the one to thank. So thanks for including us in the wine gallery, and thanks for coming here and supporting us.
Oh, wait, I just remembered one more thing before we go. A little bird told me Can I say it?
Oh yeah, you can. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
A little bird told me that you're opening a spot, sushi place in North Laguna.
Yeah.
So tell us about it.
Yeah, thank you for mentioning that. I purchased a restaurant that called Cafe 242 Fusion Sushi. That's been there for about 22 years, and it was one of my wife and
an establishment.
Yeah, it was one of my wife and I's favorite spots. It was one of our first date spots, and Mickey.
I have to tell you, that's my first date spot with my husband 21 years ago.
It's one of those places in Laguna that's near and dear to a lot of people's hearts. And unfortunately, Mickey, the owner, who was a friend of mine, passed away about a little over a year ago. And the staff kept running it, and it kept running on its own. Then it went into a trust, and for whatever reason, the place closed abruptly. And my business partner and I are going to reopen it. We're bringing back the original menu, all female, the original female staff in the kitchen and in the front. And with all the restaurants closing in Laguna, we're actually going to revive one. So I'm pretty excited. So it's kind of a feel-good project.
We're super excited. I think that's amazing.
Yeah.
I know Mickey's going to love and appreciate it watching us from somewhere doing that.
Yeah, and it's all about her legacy, and we're going to kind of honor her and carry on, the
that's
history
really
of her.
special.
So I appreciate it. We're going to name it Mickey. So
that's awesome.
After her.
I think you're really able to address the lifestyle, the community sense that we have here in Laguna.
Yeah.
And I really want to thank you for that.
I appreciate that,
It's amazing.
Meital.
You're doing incredible things here, and we enjoy it. We love it. I know all our clients and our friends loving it. So thank you again.
All right. Thank you, Meital.
So great.
I appreciate it.
Thank you for joining us here in Wine Gallery in Laguna Beach for another episode of Luxury Lifestyles in OC. We'll see you on the next one.